is every new block and item that just got released in the 1.21 Minecraft update. This is every new block that just got released in Minecraft. As this video premieres, the new Minecraft 1.21 update just should have released. Start with the copper door. In 1.20, they released the copper blocks, but now in the 1.21 update, they're adding new special copper blocks. This is the copper door, this is the exposed copper door, it's the weathered copper door, and this is the oxidized copper door. Since copper ages the longer you keep it out, if you have just a normal copper door, over time will age into these different variants. Or you can stop that by waxing them. This is the wax copper door, the wax exposed copper door, the wax weathered copper door, and the waxed oxidized copper door. When you wax copper blocks, it stops them from aging. The main copper door is crafted in this formation, just like any other door. Now in Java, they're crafted with copper ingots, but in Bedrock, they're crafted with blocks of copper, which is 9 times more expensive. It might get changed, it might not. The copper door goes well with the tough block, which we'll see later, and deep plate blocks. But copper has always gone good with deep plate, so not much has changed. There are new copper trapdoors crafted like any other trapdoor, but made from copper blocks, unlike Java, which has made from copper ingots, which means it's 9 times more expensive. So I hope that gets changed. And the copper trapdoor is just the same. There's a wax variant, which makes it so it doesn't age, and there's unwaxed variant, which means that a basic trapdoor will age with an oxidized copper trapdoor. These are actually quite good for Windows. The next set of blocks coming are the copper grates. The copper grates are crafted like this, and they actually let light through, but nothing else. Again, it's the same as any of the other copper blocks. Copper grate ages to an oxidized copper grate, and you can stop that with waxing, of course. But similar to the copper trapdoors, they actually work really well in Windows. That's actually what I think we're going to see most of the copper grates used. A new copper redstone feature just came out. It's crafted blaze redstone in 3 copper blocks. Now they're very similar to a redstone lamp. They give off light. But the thing is, for redstone lamp to be on, it has to be powered. But a copper bulb will actually hold that charge. Again, it ages, you can wax it to stop it, blah 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 blah. And actually, but this is cool, the more it ages, the less bright it'll become. And you can use this to detail copper walls. The next thing is the chiseled copper block. It's made from 2 copper slabs. Again, the copper ages and it becomes oxidized, yada yada yada. You can wax it to stop it, yada yada yada. You've already heard that. And as you can see over here, it can be used to detailed copper walls. Anyway, that's everything for the copper section. Let's look at all the new tough additions. Look, we ended up here. Now, Minecraft in 1.17 released something called the Tough Block. It's a new type of rock you can find underground. But in the 1.21 update, they added variants of it. They added tough stairs, tough slabs, and tough wall. But they also added even more variants like that. They added polished tough and tough bricks with all those stairs, slab, and wall variants. And this is one of the most versatile different blocks I've seen. There's also other variants called Chisel Tough and Chisel Tough Bricks. The Chisel Tough Bricks is actually a really good making pillars because it kind of looks like the bottom part of the trial spot. It spawns a short burst of mobs around you, unlike normal spawners which spawn mobs infinitely. And then it goes on cooldown. Its cooldown resets in 15 minutes and then you can use it again. After defeating all the mobs, you can get certain items like the trial key. This is called a trial vault. You put the key into the trial vault, and it gives you certain special items, like the heavy core. The heavy core can be used to make a mace. The heavy core is the exact size of a mob head, but for some reason looks smaller than a mob head. Now, actually, my mistake. You can't get the heavy core from normal vaults. I accidentally deleted the vault. You can't get it from normal vaults. You have to get it from something called an Omnis Vault. But it actually hasn't come out in Bedrock yet. It'll come out in like 2 days when the official update releases. Now, if you drink a potion and go near a normal trial spawner, it'll turn into something called an Ominous trial spawner. It's actually not a different type of block. It's the same type of block, but it just looks a bit different. These spawn even harder mobs, and once you complete it, you'll get an Ominous trial key. Ominous trial key can be used on something called an Ominous Vault. Now, it has actually come out in Bedrock or come out when the update releases. Pretend this is an Ominous Vault. You can get all these items on screen right now from it, including a new block in 1.21 that a lot of players are excited about. Heavy core. The heavy core is the exact same size as a zombie head or skeleton head or any type of other mob head, except the dragon head, of course. But actually, in the inventory, the heavy core looks smaller than the zombie head. I don't know, they're probably going to fix that. Because it can be used to craft something else called a maze, which is this really powerful tool. Another block is called the crafter. The crafter can craft any block in all of Minecraft. Basically, fill it up with all the items necessary, and you give it a redstone sword, either with a button, a redstone block, or a lever, and it shoots out the item that it makes. This is every item coming to Minecraft 1.21, excluding all the blocks, of course, because I already covered that earlier. The breeze rod drops from a mob called the breeze, which can spawn in the trial chambers. Whenever you kill it, I believe it can either drop 1 or 2 breeze rods. The breeze rod can be used to make the mace, but we'll be covering that a bit later. One of the things you can craft from the breeze rod, if you put a breeze rod in a crafting table, you can get a wind charge. Wind charges can be used to propel yourself in the air. These wind charges is what breezes launch at you. Cross them, they actually don't launch you too far. You actually have to crouch, then jump. It's really hard to, boom, there we go. Who needs rockets? Oh, I didn't even know that was an advancement. Use a wind charge to launch yourself upwards of 8 blocks. Yes, you have to crouch, then you have to jump. You can launch really high with it. Anyway, the wind charge is really cool. We're probably going to see it using in combat soon, along with the mace. You're wondering why it'll be used with the mace. Let me cover it. The mace is made from the breeze rod, which we just covered, and something called a heavy core, which you can get from trial spawners in trial chambers. The mace does a base damage of 7 attack damage, but the taller you fall from, the more damage it does. I'm going to hit it with the mace on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. It took me 4 hits. I'm going to launch into the air and hit it. Boom. 1 shot. And this can do an infinite amount of damage if you fall from an infinite amount of height. One of the enchantments you can give the mace is something called Wind Burst. Wind Burst is whenever you fall from a certain height, it gives off a burst of wind, kind of like the wind charge. Hey, this is Captain Mind Blink. From the Eddie Heal. I forgot about these 2 other maze enchantments, so let's cover them. Let's actually cover Breach first. Breach isn't exactly that you more damage. It does make it do damage if the recipient has like health. Oh, I mean not health, armor. Okay, see how we have 2 creepers in the boat? I'm gonna drop normal mace and hit the creeper. Didn't kill it. I'm gonna drop from up here with the density and it should kill him. Boom, watch that. So that's density 5. Anyway, the point is, the density, it does 4 damage. Anyway, I'll get back to the video. Let's talk about some of the new potions. And you can actually now make a automatic cobweb bomb. I'm gonna spawn a bunch of creepers. I'm gonna all splash them with a potion of weaving. Okay, so now they all have a potion of weaving. It kind of looks like cobwebs falling off them. I'm gonna do slash, kill at E. And boom, I killed all the creepers, and boom, a bunch of cobwebs spawn. Basically, it works whenever something dies with a potion of weaving. Boom, boom, I killed it, and then boom, a bunch of cobwebs spawn. The next one is the wind charge potion. I'm all gonna give them wind charging. Ooh. Basically, whenever you kill them, it gives off a burst of wind, kind of like a wind charge. So I do kill at E type equal silverfish. I'm gonna kill all of them, and it should give off a burst of wind. It's a pretty cool thing. There's not really many uses that have been discovered for it yet. The next thing is potion of oozing. Boom, when I killed it, a bunch of slime spawned. Okay, see this big pit of creepers? I'm gonna splash with an oozing potion. I'm gonna do kill at E type equal creeper. And since they all have the oozing potion, a burst of slime should spawn. Boom, look at that. The next one, which is really cool, and I was gonna make a video on it, but it didn't work. The infesting potion is whenever a certain mob takes damage, there's a chance of it spawning silverfish. And you can actually make a farm with a lace. Okay, I'm gonna spawn a bunch of lace in there. Okay, see how there's wither rose in there? I'm gonna put a bunch of lace in there. They should start taking damage, like a ton of damage. And since the lace have like a really high regeneration rate, I think 4 hearts per second. Oh no, I didn't think about how they would suffocate in there. Hold on. See how there's lace in there? I'm gonna splash with a potion infestation, and boom, a bunch of silverfish are popping out. That's because there's a wither rose in there, and they're getting the wither effect, and they're taking a lot of damage. And since the allays, I think there's like a 10 to 20% chance every time a mob takes damage with Infesting Potion, it has a chance to spawn in Silverfish. And since there's like, I don't know, 100 delays in there, that means every half a second they're taking a damage. So every second they should be spawning 30 Silverfish. Isn't that crazy? And you can actually make a farm out of this. And you can get insane XP. In fact, I don't think I have the video clip anymore, but I got like the level 30 within like 30 seconds. It's pretty crazy. It's actually 5 more potions. So usually to get a raise or make a banner, and if you drink this near a trial spawner, comes an ominous trial spawner. And it spawns more difficult mobs. You can get an ominous trial key, which we'll be covering very soon. Then you can unlock a ominous trial vault, and you can get some pretty powerful weapons. Anyway, so the next item ominous trial key and the ominous trial key. When you the next things we'll be covering is the new smithing template. That's what the flow armor looks like. And that's what the bolt armor trim, right? Yeah. And the third final item we'll be covering is the wolf armor. The wolf armor you can put on wolves. Like oh, look, okay, see? There's also new wolf types coming. Like, it's still the same mob, it's a wolf, but depending on what mob it spawns in, it can look different. Look what that is. So, who are you, buddy? Oh, hi. Okay, so you can put armadillo armor on it, or wolf armor. And so basically, let's say they fall from, I don't know, 5 blocks. They won't take damage. The wolf armor will. Anyway, the final items, the breeze and the armadillo and the armadillo scute. You can make the wolf armor from armadillo scutes. Now, how do you get an armadillo scute? Well, you can find armadillo in these type of biomes, and you brush the scutes off the armadillo. So, okay, and you could just brush an infinite amount of times and get so many scutes. That's how you make wolf armor. Next one, the breeze. These can spawn in the trial chambers. This is how you get the breeze rods. If you kill it, you get the breeze rods. And so these will launch wind charges at you. And I'm gonna go into survival. Okay, here's my diamond sword. Okay, hello, breeze. Oh, he's attacking it. Wait. Oh, that was pretty easy to kill, and my buddy survived. Huh. Wait, hold on. Did I just find this thing out? I think they wag their tails now, like side to side. When did they start doing that? That's a new feature, I think. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I didn't realize that. Anyway, that's all the new that's every single item that just got added into Minecraft. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. This is Captain Mindblank, and I am out.